Hello, motherfuckers. Welcome to my Club of Kottontales. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday, motherfuckers. And I am needing some moisture for Hosie Posie. It doesn't fail. The time leading up to when I have to leave my house to go to therapy always just fucks with me. And I find that Club Kottontale, this beautiful entity right here, is a huge thing in helping me to gain the confidence to leave and talk about, the last few weeks of my life with her. Being that this is a Hosie Posie meeting and it will go into the playlist, I am Kottontale. There's no gaming, it's just talking, me token, chilling, getting thoughts and feelings out, and preparing myself for therapy this morning. Thank you to the one person who already left an opinion. Hi if you're a lurker. Hopefully you chat if you're not, but I'm gonna get my quarantine bunny rabbit bitches blowing out some smoke because it is 420 month. It is April 4th. Yeah. Yo! Today is 4/4/2020. It's 04/04/2020 today. It's like double 420. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is stupendous, man. Spread the moist content, I see. I didn't do that because I don't spread the moist content when it's a Hosie Posie one. It's like asking for 80s dolls. Plus, let's be honest, the last few times that I spread the moist content, no one really comes to talk. Last night, we did have my sissy wolf that came and chatted a little bit, which definitely helped, but I honestly have no idea if there's going to be any meetings past just this little, this is going to be like 30 minutes, maybe 45, and then it will be done. It's simply for me to talk, get my thoughts and feelings out, get prepared for Hosie Posie. But yeah, I can't believe that it's 04/04/2020. Oh, I bet you there's people who had weddings planned today but can't because of the quarantine. See, if I had gotten married during quarantine, I would have been perfectly fine because I wanted to get married in my house, you know what I mean? And honestly, if I ever, I don't know, you know what I mean? Some people go, oh, well, if you ever get married again, you could do that. I'm like, well, I don't know if I'd want to do it then. You know what I mean? It's just like, people are always surprised that they find out that I'm the one that proposed to Justin. They're like, oh shit, have you ever been proposed to? I'm like, yes. They're like, oh, why'd you say no? I'm like, I said yes, and it was a cruel joke. So the one and only time I've ever been asked to marry me, it was a joke. So, I've never been asked legitly. I don't know if I ever will. These are things that I don't, worry about questioning. A part of me was kind of thinking maybe I should spread the moist content in hopes to get some people to come chat with me. But like I said, it seems like ever since this lockdown happened, it has been more lurky, more, just me, myself, and I here in Club Kottontale, which is okay. You know what I mean? That's why I created Club Kottontale, as a way to help myself. But especially with this lockdown and everything, my social anxiety is not doing very well, at all. Yesterday was such an amazing day, just me and Junior, and I really wanted to do a meeting last night, for a long period of time, but we didn't have anyone to sit and talk with me, and I wasn't going to sit there and talk with myself when I was tired from the week and everything, you know what I mean? But let's get Jada Rose loaded. I get a lot of people going, damn, you must have smoked a lot of weed this morning. I have smoked no marijuana yet today. Last time I smoked marijuana was last night in the Club Kottontale meeting. That was the last bowl that I toked. So around before 10, it was 9:30, 10? But that's because I'm not one of those individuals who smokes to get stoned. I'm not one of those individuals who can use marijuana to sleep. That's one thing that marijuana doesn't do for me, is make me tired. It wakes me up. So, let's get ourselves... Well, that kind of sucks. I wish that he hadn't just popped in, said hello, and spread the moist content. I wish he would actually sit and chat with me, like, you know, like, when you see the title says Mooiisstt-ure for Hosie Posie, Hosie Posie is my therapist. You know what I mean? So if I'm doing a meeting with that in the title, it probably really means that I really need this, and I could really use someone to chat with me. So, whereas I appreciate people who lurk or, you know, share it or whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck about that stuff right now. I need someone to sit here and talk with me. I need someone to distract my brain. You know what I mean? That's why I started this meeting. Otherwise, it would have just been me sitting here in my room until I had to leave, you know, trying to get myself to smoke a bowl. I find that even, I guess, you know, even if it is just me, myself, and I, and no one else here, except for lurkers and twerkers and incognito Kottontales and people watching this as posted content, you know, at least this meeting is here to help me to toke. Because if I didn't have this meeting, I probably wouldn't even be loading this bowl right now. I can feel my anxiety arising for a variety of reasons, you know. I'm no longer in the house by myself. I have no idea what my day entails past going to my therapy. Because I can't, you know, I can't make plans to see friends. I can't really make plans to go walk around the park. That is... You're not supposed to do that in my state anymore. Everyone is on lockdown until May 4th. Like... Also, I'm not gonna lie, not having anyone to chat with me during this morning meeting probably will deter me from doing one in the day. When I get back from Hosie Posie, I literally have me time from the moment that I get home to the moment, like tomorrow. From the moment I get home today till tomorrow at like 4, I have me time, you know, to do whatever I want to do. It's my break from the week, you know, but you know, I do have a lot of different things planned for Club Kottontale for today, but I don't want to just sit and talk to myself. I'm really sick and tired of just sitting talking to myself, you know, like, it's definitely exacerbated by the quarantine, but it's also exacerbated by the fact that, like, you know, literally 2 months ago today, I pushed... Don't cry, Amber. I pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I came across a snap of someone that I'd been crushing on for a super long time, and it was just the cutest of fucking snaps. I couldn't keep it in. So I messaged them, and it just kind of like has gone from there, but I haven't even talked to them since Monday. And it wasn't even really talking, you know what I mean? I asked them how they were, they said something, I said something else, they never texted me back. Last I heard from them was 8:19 p.m. Monday. It is currently 7:45 a.m. on Saturday. Starting to feel like they don't want to talk to me, you know what I mean? But that's just my insecurities, and if it's not, then oh the fuck well, you know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? The only reason I even care is because I do have a crush on them and I do like them, you know what I mean? And I don't know where I sit with them, but, you know, they have mentioned that, you know, like, they have a lot on their brain and everything like that, but what frustrates me is that they still watch my stories. You're watching my Snapchat, you know what I mean? Why, like, you're clearly thinking about me in some sort of way if you're watching my snaps, right? So... why not just send a message? Unless you don't have anything to say, which I totally understand. But, you know, like, I'll send them messages like, you know, oh, thinking about you, or, you know, had a dream about you last night, and they don't ever say anything, and it just makes me feel like I'm giving my affection to someone who doesn't want it. And if they don't want it, I would wish if they would just tell me so I can stop making a fool of myself. But that's why I haven't texted them. They left me on red since Tuesday, so I haven't messaged them and I'm not going to. Because if they had time and wanted to talk to me, they would. So, you know, it's kind of shitty knowing that I'm probably never gonna fully feel like people fully care. You know, because I'm the type of person, like, you're gonna be telling me straight to my face, like, I like you, and I'll be like, but why? But on the same time, I'll be like, of course you do, I'm fucking awesome. I just think that I'm, like, stuck in the friend zone. And some people go, oh, that's stupid, don't say that, bitch, like, you've had boyfriends, like, you're married, yada yada. But they've all failed. They all were just learning lessons. And then, you know, I meet people who are in, like, their 50s and they feel like they just met the person that they were meant to have met their whole life and everything happens for a reason. And I'm like, yeah, it's great and dandy, but I'm a 33-year-old hopeless romantic. I'm not going to wait fucking 17 years to find my romantic soulmate. And a part of me, like, it's so crazy. I feel like some of my soulmates that are just my friends, I feel like some of them could have been a romantic soulmate, but it went a different way. You know what I mean? And that honestly is beautiful, because I want everything to go organic. Dude, Deadpool's got a fatty fucking package sitting there. It reminds me of Watson's fat muff. Look at that. Look at that shine on that bulge. Yeah, that's what's up. Zoom in on his dick. Oh man, I think Hosie Posie can tell that I am, you know, yet again having those feelings of, oh, I don't want to go, because she just sent me a message confirming our appointment for this morning. Like, I'll be like, no! But yes, I need to. I'm a firm believer that doing what you need to physically and mentally is what keeps you, you know, well-rounded and working. It makes me a good person for myself and everyone else. But seriously, though, I feel like they know who they are, too. Like, if it's just like you got a lot going on and you don't have time, just like tell me, like, hey, I'm sorry that I've been AFK, it's been really crazy. Because I know it's been really crazy, but I need... Oh, man. It's like the random ass motherfucker who sent me a text message going, how's quarantine treating you, LOL? And I'm like, the fuck? I'm like... Like, what the fuck? What, do you think that you could just be like, you could just, like, ghost me? See, and obviously they think that, you know what I mean? Because they've done it a few times and then they message me and I respond. I'm not fucking responding to them. If they message me again, I literally put them on my phone as red flag. And the only reason, and some people are like, well, why don't you block it or delete it? Because I'm going to use that situation to desensitize myself to future situations. You have no idea how stupid I feel that, like, you know, I truly believe that you just be open, honest, and really be yourself, and, you know, people will be themselves too, but I find that people only are themselves to an extent. You know, people only want to show you what they think that you want to see, and I don't live my life that way. I'm going to show you all of me and let you decide if you want me in your life at all. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I did this Club Kottontale meeting, because obviously I, you know, needed it for Mooiisstt-ure for Hosie Posie, but I am kind of sad. Like, I'm disappointed that, you know, the one person that popped in didn't even stay to talk to me. They just shared the live stream, which I don't even give a fuck about when it's a therapy stream, because I'm going to be sitting and talking about my feelings. I'm probably going to cry. You know what I mean? All this is troll fuel. So thank you for sharing the troll fuel. I really fucking appreciate it. Not, like, what is that? Like, that's annoying. You know what I mean? And I bet you that's why fucking hashtag money doesn't come in, because I shared that feeling with her. I said, hey, you're only ever coming in to, you know, like, chat for like a half hour, and it's not even fully chatting, and you're only ever talking about other people. You know what I mean? It hurts my fucking feelings. And guess what? She fucking ghosted me. You know, and people wonder why, you know, they have close friends that end up getting the brute end of things, because we have so many people treating us like shit. When someone treats us good, we're afraid to treat them good because we feel like it's just going to happen again. You know what I mean? When majority of the world takes your kindness or naivety for weakness and tries to use it against you, and then finds out, oh wait, this bitch is not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I may be a super extrovert, I may be a super social butterfly, and I may crave conversations with people to help my social anxiety, but I will never, ever again put myself in a relationship where I'm not getting back what I receive. And, you know, it started this week. Should have started a whole lot sooner, and I'm just gonna put in the effort to the people who have gotten back to me, you know what I mean? Like, and fuck the other ones, you know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to talk to me, you would talk to me, so. I'm not looking forward to Hosie Posie. But I'm serious. I can almost guarantee this is our one and only meeting, and it only exists to help me get to my therapy appointments. Hello to anyone watching. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. I am a random content creator here on YouTube, and I do YouTube as a way to help myself mentally and physically. Nothing more, nothing less. Do I do other things that may seem like entertainment and have entertainment value to it? Sure, because people get entertained by all sorts of fucking things. But anything I do is not for entertainment. It's simply to help myself in some sort of way. And, you know, not gonna lie, having one of my mods just simply share my therapy stream and then not even chill and talk with me, which I clearly fucking need, that kind of sets me the par of course for the rest of the day, and I'm not gonna want to do another meeting later. Like, fuck it, you know what I mean? If I do, it will be because I'm sitting too intensely in my own thoughts. You know, Klub Kottontale was created for myself, and, you know, oh fucking well that it's majority of fucking lurkers and just me, myself, and I, and every so often we get a person that comes and chats with me for maybe a half hour. You know, we've had people that have came and chatted for longer periods of time, but then they just disappear and I've never heard from them again. I don't know why people are like that. I'm not that way. I would never ghost anyone. Ever. I think that's the worst thing you can do. And a lot of people go, oh no, it's beneficial sometimes. How? How is that beneficial to just not tell a person like, hey, I am not interested? You know, it fucking takes not even fucking 2 minutes to say that. I mean, you're already going to block them anyway, so fucking tell them you're not interested and then block them. You know what I mean? A lot of people, oh, well, but that's going to cause a hellstorm. Well, maybe you should fucking be more cautious and not spread your fucking swag all over the fucking place. You know what I mean? I find that people that, like, ghost people tend to be people who are dating more than one person, who are, you know, they're a player. You know what I mean? I feel like people who ghost people are players or wannabe players. Because one of these motherfuckers, he straight up is a wannabe player. You know what I mean? Like, no fucking offense, you're probably going to be single the rest of your fucking life because of the way you treat other people. For me, I'd rather be single for the rest of my life than deal with someone not giving equal in a relationship and lying. You lie to me, I don't care how much of a crush I have, you're never gonna get romantically involved with me. Ever. Ever. Lies are the highest on my list of things that you don't fucking do. And someone goes, oh, what about cheating? Cheating is lying. Because you cheat and you lie about it. You know what I mean? Like, people just get stupid when you say one thing. They're like, oh, well, what about this? I'm like, oh, you're a fucking idiot. But the entity of Club Kottontale, I fucking love you. I appreciate just, you know, this is like a therapy before therapy. I do wish, though, that I had people to talk to. That's part of the course. I've been saying, you can go through all of my content, and I'm saying that over and over and over again, how I wish I had someone to talk to. And I'm so sick and tired of complete fucking, you know, people go, oh, you know, like, you keep saying you want social interaction, but don't you do YouTube? I'm like, yeah. They're like, well, what, doesn't people chat? And I'm like, no. They're like, oh, well, why do you do it? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I've said this to you before. Like, clearly you don't fucking listen. I'm like, I do YouTube for myself, to help myself mentally and physically. People don't really come and talk to me. And then I get people that go, oh, I popped in the other day, and there was no one typing, so I left. I was talking. What, am I chopped fucking liver? And that's something else that pisses me off. That people only come to the chat because they're looking to chat with other people in the chat. Go fucking find a chat that has people chatting with each other. I want people to talk to me. That's why I do this fucking Club Kottontale meeting. I'm trying to help myself. If I don't get the social action that I am fucking so sorely needing this month, I guarantee content is going to come to a very steady halt. You know what I mean? And if I do content, it will probably be no fucking camera. It'll just me talking about all of my fucking things. If I interact with people, that'd be fucking a surprise, because when my social anxiety gets real bad, I don't want to talk to anyone. Like, anyone. So, you know, people say they fucking care about me and all this. If you really fucking cared, wouldn't you support me? Wouldn't you help my Club of Kottontales? Wouldn't you help me to have conversation? Wouldn't you respond back to my fucking text messages? If you actually fucking cared. People don't fucking care. People only care because they think that they have something they can get. That's when people fucking care. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, he just left an opinion and left. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather it have 0 fucking opinions. I'd rather it have a bajillion dick likes than 1 fucking opinion and a person not fucking talking to me. You know what I mean? It pisses me off. Hurts my fucking feelings, and it is what it is. So, let's smoke this bowl and go to Hosie Posie and then get back home and probably sleep all day. You know, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? Can't go anywhere, can't hang out with no one wants to respond back to my text messages, no one wants to play video games, so, fuck me, right? Fuck me. I also hate that I'm a very passionate speaker, and when I speak this way, people think I'm triggered or angry or yada yada yada. But then if I speak in a tone like this, very calm and demure and very melodic and pleasant in the tone of voice, people are ruder to me. People look past me. People don't listen to me. When I assert my fucking voice like this, they fucking listen. You know what I mean? So, what am I gonna do? You know, constantly do the one that fucking gets people to walk all over me, or fucking stand up for myself? Of course I'm gonna fucking stand up for myself. But it's so fucking annoying, because, like, I was messaging this person, they're like, whoa, damn, calm down. I'm like, excuse the, like, fuck you. You know what I mean? You said something that hurt my fucking feelings. and I'm going to express it the way that I fucking want to. And they're like, well, I don't like a person cursing at me. I'm like, you're going to need to get the fuck over that because I cuss. Like, there's a few fucking people who like to hop into my DMs and they don't fucking understand. Like, one, I cuss like a motherfucking sailor. Get over it. Like, and two, people go, oh, like, I thought you looked this way, or I thought you looked that way. I'm like, I have never played off that I am anything different than what I am. That's what led me to do the fucking post. Before you hop into my DMs, I'm Tess Holiday thick. Hashtag don't get it fucking twisted. I just put don't get it twisted, but I wanted to put fucking in it. You know what I mean? Don't get it fucking twisted. Like, I'm a big girl, and I am proud of my body. A lot of people go, oh, well, but you must not love yourself that much if you're on an active fitness journey trying to lose weight. I'm like, excuse me? Did you literally just say someone staying active and being healthier is them not caring about themselves? Because you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? That's a troll. That's a fucking 80s doll. I just think it's ridiculous that people don't understand the loving of your own skin, and it's their own insecurity, and it's going to take them finding it within themselves, just like I had to find it within myself. You know, back in the day when I was younger, I had a really good body, like really good. I look at myself in those pictures and I'm like, damn, if I could get that, fuck. You know what I mean? But she didn't love that body. I remember being that girl. I remember what I saw in the fucking mirror and what I felt when I saw it. And I look at myself now in the mirror and this body is so imperfect compared to that body that I remember in the past. You know, it's got lumps, bumps, wiggles, jiggles, dimples, and all sorts of fucking things. But the difference is I love it. I love every inch of my body, and any portion that I may not love, I work at it. You know what I mean? I don't like my tummy as big. I started doing stuff, you know, towards that, and it works. Don't like my arms, work on those. I've never really liked my legs. That was the one thing when I was younger that I always hated. It affected me to the point that, you know, I worked really hard on it. And it's so weird to think that, like, my legs annoyed me that much, but my stomach didn't. But, you know, when you have as many, when you have mental disorders, your thought process is much different. You know what I mean? And it's going to vary from time to time depending on what kind of things you're dealing with. But, you know, you have to look at yourself in the mirror, or just into your soul. Close your eyes and just look within yourself. And if you're feeling things that don't make you feel good, do something about it. Our brains are the biggest and most powerful tool we have. You know what I mean? That's why I sit here in Club Kottontale and talk to myself for hours. Deal with motherfuckers coming in going, are you gonna play the game? What the fuck is this? Why do you even do live streams? Oh, she's crying again. And I take all of those and I go, it's just a fucking 80s doll. Just someone trolling. Just someone, you know, that has something in their life, and they chose at that particular time to come try to make me feel more horrible than I already do, because in some stupid, moronic way, it makes them feel good. If the pain of others make you feel good, you're a horrible person. That's just facts. I never get pleasure from people's pain. Like, sometimes, like, the things that people make memes about and all this stuff, like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it whatsoever, because that's not me. Like, a lot of people keep talking about this Tiger King thing, and, you know, like, oh, you know, poor Joe, and all this other stuff, and I'm like, the poor tigers. You know what I mean? Like, why does everyone focusing on these stupid fucking fleshy human bags who, you know, none of them are really putting the animal's interest first? You know what I mean? None of them. I mean, because when it comes down to it, like, how you treat other living beings is what makes you a good or bad person. Those are just facts. And a lot of people think, oh, well, then you're super rude, yada, 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 because I'm passionate in the way I speak. But you won't catch me saying half of the shit that some people say to other people. And some people go, oh, well, you said this to this person. And I'm like, yeah, what did they say to me first? And then they go, oh, well, you know, you shouldn't fight fire with fire. I'm sorry. That's my motto, too. And if someone who actually sits in my channel can see, I let an 80s doll, I see an 80s doll, very known 80s doll, and I let them play. You know what I mean? But when you are not trying to play, you're just really trying to give me a panic attack. You're trying to make me kill myself. You're trying to make me feel horrible about myself. You want to be treated that way, so I'm going to treat you the way you're treating me. And then what happens? You get the motherfuckers that go, oh, but you did this. And I'm like, man, fuck you. You know what I mean? You're the exact reason why I chose YouTube. You know what I mean? For that exact reason. And is it exhausting and hurtful and sucks knowing that it is going to probably never, ever, 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 ever be a Club Kottontale meeting every day, or every time I do a Club Kottontale meeting, I should say. It will never ever be a portion in time where every Club Kottontale meeting has someone chatting with me. I don't think that will ever happen. Do we get times where it's more active? Sure. Is there any way of determining those times? Fuck no. I do Saturday meetings that are super long, thinking like, okay, Saturday, like that's the most, you know, one of the most active days. Nope. I find that midweek days, if I do a chintzy meeting on like a Tuesday night, I find that that's more active than Saturday. Because on Saturday, everyone's watching all the people who are already established. They're watching the people who are going to entertain them. And I'm not here to entertain you. If you get entertained, that's wonderful. That is just a side cherry to the fucking ice cream of my life. But I'm not here to entertain anyone. I'm here to help myself. You know what I mean? And people don't want that. People want to be entertained. They want to they're coming to the internet to get away from real life. You know what I mean? So they don't want to come to someone who's talking about, you know, anything and everything they fucking want to. And that's something I am very well aware of, is that a lot of the things I talk about is triggering subject matter. So it's people what do you say? You know what I mean? I've had people that have been here, they're like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, just say anything. Talk about something else. Change the subject. They're like, well, you're just kind of making me sad. And I'm like, well, then don't watch. You know what I mean? And I understand, you know, majority of the people who are into Club Kottontale, they can't be here when I'm like this. And it sucks. I need to find a place where I'm so glad that #money found the weirdo verse. I'm so glad that she has a place where she's 100% accepted and has people to talk to every day, even if she doesn't talk to me and I literally don't know where I sit with her. You have no idea how sad I am, you guys, how hurt I am by this motherfucker who I call a sister. I sent her a special scroll asking her to be my daughter's fairy godmother. She was the only person who knew I was pregnant other than her father. Junior's dad and #money were the only people that knew she existed for months. She was the only person that I could talk to at the end of 2017 when I was pregnant with Amber Jr. If she got the scroll, I have no idea. I literally have no idea. But she still has me on Snapchat. She still has me on Facebook. She still has me as a featured on her YouTube. You know what I mean? But I don't. She unfriended me on the place where she's the most active. And I sent a message too. I'm not sending her no more messages. My phone deleted her number when I got a new phone. And I feel like it's fitting, because if she wanted to message me, she would. Unfortunately, because of all of this, I had planned on doing a Soul Sister Day, but I'm not just going to keep sending stuff to a person that I don't even know, for one, is in the place of where it's going or even cares to get any of the stuff. You know what I mean? She ghosted me. And it is what it is. And the worst part is that 80s dolls like to use that against me. You know, because it's a very well-known fact that hashtag money was the first friend that I made on the internet, and all this is showing me is that you can't make a friend on the internet. You know what I mean? I mean, even, you know, Wheels, whom I talk to every so often, you know what I mean? He's very wishy-washy. But it's an internet friend, you know what I mean? So in my experience, you can make friends on the internet, but you need to, like, just realize that that's all they are. You know what I mean? In my experience, I have yet to experience something that is more than that. Like, I thought hashtag money was it, but if she really was my soul sister, if she really was one of my best friends, she wouldn't be treating me like this. So... But it's currently 8:12, so once this bowl is done, so will be this meeting. You may or may not notice the title. It does say Mooiisstt-ure for Hosie Posie. This is simply a meeting to help me be more me before I go to my therapy for today. Once a month, I go to Hosie Posie. These are not new facts. I only do YouTube as a way to help myself mentally and physically. Hi, welcome to the end. Wish you had been here at the beginning, but I don't know. I've only met you one other time, so I can't remember if you're a person who talks or not. I want to go back to yesterday. Even though yesterday's evening meeting was complete bull. Other than my sissy wolf, oh, she did come to chat with me, so that was nice. I just want to go back to yesterday. Yesterday was such a good feeling. I hate that, like, I have so much anxiety for today. Most of it is, most of it is from the roommate, but some of it's for Hosie Posie, because, like, it's just shitty. When I go down to Hosie Posie, I'm usually able to, like, make plans and do different things with people, but, you know, with the quarantine, bro, I get that you're trying to be positive, but what you just typed to a mentally challenged person who does content to help themselves mentally is rude. Telling a fucking person to be happy, who the fuck is not happy, bro? Just because I'm choosing to talk about my thoughts and feelings means I'm not happy? I'm alive. Ergo, I'm happy. Am I okay? Fuck no. I have to go to therapy and talk about my fucking shitty ass life. I come to my fucking Club of Kottontales that I created nearly 4 years ago to hopefully get some conversations and only get lurkers, and then a person pop in at the very end, wave, and then tell me to be happy. No, man. This is my fucking Club of Kottontales. This is my place where I can think, feel, and do whatever the fuck I want. Because it's my place. And if people don't like that, or they don't want to take the time to understand why the fuck I make content, there's the door. I don't fucking need you. I don't need anyone. You know what I mean? Do I have a shit ton of mental disorders that fucking make it seem like I need people? Fuck yeah, and I'm sure they fucking need people. But I don't need no one but myself. Because I am the only person that's going to be with me my whole entire life. The only person you are going to have your whole entire life is yourself. So be really good to your fucking self. You know what I mean? I created my YouTube as a way to help myself mentally and physically. I go to therapy to help myself mentally, which helps myself physically. I'm an extremely mindful person. Everything I do is to get me to live longer in my life. Nothing more, nothing less. So, anyone watching the content, hi, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, a random content creator. Don't get my content twisted. It is what it is, nothing more, nothing less. Alright, let's get our travel bag. But yeah, I'm leaning towards no Club Kottontale meeting later, but Club Kottontale exists as a way to help myself, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really glad that I did this meeting, because if I hadn't done this meeting and, you know, just get, like, There's no way I would have gone to Hosie Posie. So let's get our travel pouch with our little Simpsons. I love it because it's a fine Bart, and I love it because he's right in the middle. My friend back in the day bought one of these, and it didn't have Bart. Oh, shit! Oh, what kind of bud is that? A ball of weed! No clue what kind of strain this is. Oh, shit. Ooh! Oh, fuck. Oh, this was one of my good ones. Ooh! Put that back in dirt. Alright. Bring our grinder. I most like there's tons in the grinder, so I ain't gonna need that ball of weed, but it's good to have it. I do want to say thank you to Club Kottontale and my mindfulness and my medicine. One thing about Club Kottontale is a lot of people, they don't understand why I choose to come here and utilize it the way I do, and that's perfectly fucking okay. You know what I mean? I hope that people would try to be open-minded, but I can't force people to do anything, you know what I mean? So, obviously, if I would have had my medicine before doing the meeting, I would have been, well, not probably, I would have been level-headed because I would have been medicated. Kind of like I am right now. I'm medicated versus, you know, fucking a half hour ago I wasn't. But that's just it, is Club Kottontale doesn't exist to have fun and get stoned. Club Kottontale exists to help me be more me. And whenever you see a title like the one that you see today, Mooiisstt-ure, for Hosie Posie. Hosie Posie is my therapist. I've been seeing her since January of 2016, so 4 years. And I absolutely am very thankful for her. I'm very thankful for Club Kottontale, which I created July 14th of 2016, months and months after I had been going to therapy, and I told my therapist about how I wanted to start utilizing YouTube and all of my social medias, because at that time I was only on Snapchat. January 2016, the only thing you could find me on was Snapchat. I had a Facebook, but I didn't use it. It only was there so I could get pictures and things like that, or like memories. I don't like Facebook. So I started utilizing my Snapchat as my preferred social media, and have always since. Like, a lot of people go like, damn bitch, you put your life story on your Snap. I'm like, and? I'm like, don't watch it. I'm like, that's my fucking platform to do whatever the fuck I want, you know what I mean? And I had told both Al and Hosie Posie, I no longer see Al, but at that time I had told both Al and Hosie Posie about how I want to utilize YouTube, and when I explained to them what I wanted to do, they're like, wow, that's beautiful. Holy shit, it's 4:20 somewhere. Perfect, meaning that we gotta end this meeting in 5 minutes, or less. Last hit it. 4:20 somewhere, I like that. But when I told them, especially Al, when I was explaining how I wanted to take an entity that was very cesspooly, it's like the bog of eternal stench, and she laughed, you know. She's like, I agree, YouTube is full of individuals that, she's like, I would say to just stay away from YouTube, you know what I mean? I'm like, most people would say that when they have as many mental disorders as I have. However, with mindfulness, strength, and determination, I took and still do take everything that people say to me, and if it triggers me in whatever way, and what's really disappointing is people go, oh, I triggered you. I'm like, no, you didn't. And then something does trigger me. I'm like, that triggered me. And they go, that triggered you? I'm like, yeah? They're like, that's fucking weird. I'm like, and? I'm like, you're being very moronic and naive. Everyone has different triggers. Everyone's behavioral disorders are different. You could take a person who has dissociative disorder, multiple personality disorder, mood disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, everyday anxiety, work anxiety, social anxiety, irrational anxiety, and a bunch of other stuff. Who's just, you know, because I have all those things. You can take someone that has all those things, and they're not going to be exactly like me in any way, shape, or form. Because every single one of those things is different for someone else. You know what I mean? As you you may or may not have noticed in that jumbling, I said irrational everyday anxiety. I don't have everyday anxiety. I have irrational anxiety. All human beings have anxiety. That's one thing that most people, you know, every single human being has anxiety because life can get us anxious. For me, I don't just have that, like, normal anxiety of, like, oh, you know, I'm going to an interview. Oh, I'm fucking nervous. I don't even want to explain what it does for me. It does to me, I should say. But I'm just really glad that I found my places. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I utilized my YouTube. And then, you know, when I started my YouTube, people were like, oh, well, you know, do you have a Facebook and Twitter and all these other things? I'm like, I am not on any of those things. I'm on Snapchat. And most people don't use Snapchat. So, you know, Snapchat I was like, I just have Snapchat. And they're like, it was like a month in, I was like, alright, I made a fucking Facebook. And everyone's like, yay! So, you know, I have Amber motherfucking Lewis, my Facebook page, you hit hashtag Mooiisstt, that's on my YouTube, and I made that and utilize it for promotion. Like, on days where I'm hoping to get people to come chat with me, I share it. I did not share this content. This content did not get spread by me. I did not spread this content because this is a Hosie Posie meeting, you know what I mean? Do I hope people come and chat with me? Yes. But when I share a meeting that says Hosie Posie in the title, I have a lot of 80s dolls who are like, oh shit, she's doing a therapy meeting. Let's go be dicks. You know, let's see if we can get her to cry before her meeting. So as much as I hate being here by myself during this quarantine where my social anxiety is eating me alive, I'm glad that it was mostly lurkers in this meeting because, you know, I could get a person like Panda who's every so often, you know, typing, you know, is a real person. You can always tell a real person because when another real person is talking and they say something that other people are like, damn bitch, why you gotta be so rude? The real person just goes, okay, yeah, they're being themselves. You know what I mean? Those are the motherfuckers that I want to come to my channel. You know what I mean? The open-minded motherfuckers who are going to understand that I'm not here to censor myself. I censor myself within the limits and laws and rules and regulations of the entities of which I use. But there's lots of loopholes. You know what I mean? So I live my life. That's all I can do. And I want to say thank you again to Club Kottontale for being here for this moisture for Hosie Posie. And it was not extra moisture because I didn't have any moisture before this. Now I'm medicated. I am going to have a road bull. But I'm medicated. I, you know, was able to get a good amount of thought and feelings out in this meeting. You know, shout out to anyone watching this as posted content. I have some individuals who, they look forward to these meetings because they say that this is the most raw. And they love, I had a person tell me that they like watching my emotional meetings because it helps them to learn the most vulnerable part of me, to where if they can look at me in that vulnerable state and just have nothing but love and just want to be there for me, lets them know where I sit in their life. You know what I mean? Because seeing a person at their most raw, you either want to ignore them or you want to show them affection and love. You know, I always am going to want to show someone affection and love. If I see someone hurting, regardless of whom they are, I want them to feel nothing but happiness. You know what I mean? That's what we're all striving for, is our inner rainbow. Life is gray, desolate, and just, we create our own rainbows. You know, and if you're like me, you have a lot of motherfuckers in your brain who are adding to the gray abyss, who are trying to snuff the rainbow out. You know what I mean? Not all of them. It's a very interesting entity inside my brain. We're not looking forward to therapy. We really don't want to do it today at all. Like, I don't want to, they don't want to, we just don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to go, and that's why I had this meeting. So I do want to say thank you to King Panda. Even though Wheels only said hello and spread the fucking content, didn't even sit and talk to me. But especially, you know, King Panda here at the end, thank you for, you know, the random little conversation. he had said hi and then nice to something I had said. So they were trying to get the conversation in. I'm supposed to be ending the meeting, so not gonna lie, a little disappointed we didn't get it at the beginning. I would have liked conversation at the beginning. It is fucking April 4th, yo. 2020. It is 04/04/2020. Well, 04/04/2020. 4/4/2020. It's 4/20 twice. Like, that is gonna help me perk up the day. But I live my life, at least I strive to. I'm not, oh god, this is gonna be so rough. I'm gonna be late and I don't even care. I strive every day to be moist. To simply be 100% myself, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of me. Loving myself and striving to when I can't. And being loved. No shame at all. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. And if I don't see you later on today, thank you to anyone that has tuned into this random little just getting moisture for Hosie Posie. So thank you for helping me have some moisture, because I am going to leave. I'm terrified to, but I am going to leave and go to my therapy. I hope to do a meeting later because it's my Saturday. I have tons of time, and it's 4/20 twice. You know what? We're going to play some Minecraft. Yes, we are. I'll see you later, motherfuckers. Please remember to be kind to yourself and everyone else. And know that, as erratic as I may be, if you have ever tuned into my Club of Kottontales, regardless of why you came here, I fucking love you because you helped me in some sort of way. And I hope to see you later. Bye.